Yeah, coming at y'all with another video. And this lesson is going to be focusing on the prophecies of Yahawashi, giving the Israelites the prophecies to actually flee from Israel, because the Romans had a siege for Jerusalem in 70 AD. So this is the book of Luke 21-20, and it reads, "And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the country enter thereinto. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled." So we're going to pull up the map of Israel on Google Maps. So as you can see, the list or the map of the atlas, at the top you see Israel, which is in Jerusalem, or Jerusalem, which is in Israel. This is where our people was at before the Romans came down and actually kicked us out, pushed us out with the siege. So everything in Israel was actually destroyed, you know. Let me fix it. Okay, everything in Israel was actually destroyed. It was wasted. It was desolate. So if you really look close, you can see Egypt right here, and you see Jerusalem at the top, which is Israel. Now it's on the same plate as Egypt. Egypt is in Africa, and Jerusalem is on the plate of Egypt. So Jerusalem, Israel, will be considered a part of Africa. And not just Africa, y'all. It's actually part of Europe as well. And as part as the area that you see over here, which is Syria, Iraq, and all these other countries. It's actually connected to everything. That's why the Lord said that his favorite ditch is Israel. His favorite ditch. I think he said, I'm roughly paraphrasing, y'all, but if I can find the scripture, I will probably post it on the bottom of the comments. Okay, so we was in Israel, and what happened was Yahawashi, our king, actually told us to flee into the mountains, which is in West Africa, or close to West Africa. Take that off. Okay, so he told us to flee into the mountains. So we came down, and we was down here. We ran all the way to West Africa, and we dwelt in Mali, Chad, Nigeria, Cameroon, Benin, Togo, Ghana, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Senegal, Gambia. So when they came back and got us, we was actually dwelling right here. And there's a list of books that you can get that actually tells you that we was in these regions when they came back and got us. Senegal, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Benin, all these lands right here. And one other thing that I want to note is, if you get a 1700 map of West Africa, you will find the name the Kingdom of Judah, or wider, the Slave Coast. You will find that right in this area right here. You'll find it right in this area, right here. And in fact, if you pay attention to the word Nigeria, it was a word that was actually invented that means Negro area. Salakia. Salakia. So it means Negro area. That's what it means. And this is also, this region is also mean Negro land. When you look on the 1700 map of West Africa, all this would be considered Negro land. We went among the Hamites and we set up cities and rulers and a government there. And as you look down, further down, you see the word Calabar. We was there too as well. So this is where we was at when we ran out of Jerusalem or Israel. This is where we was at, guys. Because like I said, you got all these Edomites, clowns that try to say that we're not the Israelites without even doing their research, which we really don't care about we really don't care too much about what they have to say, because we found out who we are, you know what I'm saying? After they lied and said that all our history has been destroyed, and you know, when it was still there, you know, the devils lied about that, you know, and now they got to pay. As you can see on this tip right here, you see Senegal. Most of the so-called black people that's in Louisiana today, they came from this place called Senegal, and they were Israelites. You got a lot of Haitians in Louisiana too as well. You got Sierra Leone right here. Liberia. You even had Israelites in the Western Sahara. This whole region is where they was actually looking for the Israelites at. And when they found us, that's when they put us on the slave ships, and we came all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, and we came up through Puerto Rico, Cuba, Florida. That's where some of the slaves went, and then they took us to Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, New York, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, Texas. This is history. This is history 101 on how they brought us over here to America. And if you look at South America, you got the tribe, the Limbas, today, who are Israelites as well, that dwell down here in South Africa. So a lot of Israelites is still in South Africa, because those was the tribes that didn't go into captivity to America. Some of them in Johannesburg, as you see right here. And then different other regions. The Most High said that we'll be everywhere, so just to note that. But our homeland is Israel.